the wife of Cleopas, okay? Could have been Jesus' aunt, the mother of James and John, okay? And you will find that in Matthew 27:56, where it says, among which was Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James and John, okay? And the mother of Zebedee's children, okay? All right. So these are the Marys that was connected to Jesus. Is y'all still following me? Okay. All right. Then he says in verse 2, watch this. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. Okay. Now, the stone was not rolled aside so Jesus could get out, but so others could get in and see that Jesus had indeed risen from the dead, just as he had promised. Amen. It wasn't for him to get out. It was for them to go in where they could be able to see he was no longer there. Amen. All right. Now, verses 5, 6, and 7 says this. It says, the angel said to the woman, do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lays. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you. Now, so the angels who announced the good news of the resurrection to the woman gave them 4 messages. Somebody help me say 4 messages. He told them once, he said, number 1, don't be afraid. Amen. That what the book say? Don't be afraid. The reality of this resurrection brings joy, not fear. Joy, not fear. When you are afraid, remember the empty tomb. Amen. When you become afraid, remember the empty tomb. He told them, number 2, he told them, he isn't here. He isn't here. Jesus is not dead and is not to be looked for among the dead. He is alive with his people. Amen. Amen. All right. So number 3, he says, come see. He tells the woman could check the evidence themselves. Amen. The tomb was empty then, and it is empty today. The resurrection is a historical fact. Amen. Can I get somebody to say amen on that? It's a historical fact. God bless you, Brother T, our security. Brother Terrence is on the line. All right. Number 4, he says, go quickly and tell. They were to spread the joy of the resurrection. And we too are to spread this great news. Amen, somebody? As he has said again in verse 6, he is not here. He has risen, just as he said, come and see the place where he lay. Now, Jesus' resurrection, now watch this, is the key to the Christian faith. Jesus' resurrection is the key to the Christian faith. Why? Why? Number 1, just as he promised, Jesus rose from the dead. We can be confident that he will also accomplish everything else he has promised. Amen? In other words, he kept his word. All right. Number 2, Jesus Bodily resurrection shows us that the living Christ is ruler of God's eternal kingdom, not a false prophet or an impostor. Amen. Jesus is not a false prophet. He's not an impostor. All right. Number 3, we can be certain of our future resurrection because he was resurrected. Death is not the end. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I say that again? Death is not the end. An eternal future life awaits. Amen. Death is not the end. A eternal future life awaits. Amen. So you have to decide where your future going to be, because it awaits you. Whether you're going to be in heaven or whether you're going to be in hell, you're going to one or the other. You ain't going to miss them both. Amen, somebody? All right. Number 4, the power that brought Jesus back to life is available to us to bring our spiritually dead selves back to life. Amen. Oh, now that's a great one there. Amen. Number 5, the resurrection is the basis for the church's witness to the world. Jesus is more than just a human leader. He is the Son of God. Amen. Oh, yeah, that's what we teach here. Oh, yeah, we biblically sound. Amen. And then he said in verse 10, watch this. He says, then Jesus said unto them, do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me. Amen. Why did Jesus tell the disciples to go to Galilee? This was a place of significance for them. At the Last Supper, he had told them to meet him there. The angel told the women at the tomb to tell the disciples to go there. Galilee was where Jesus had first called most of the men to be disciples and had given them the mission to fish for people. In Galilee, Jesus would